What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today, I guess a subscriber/follower on Twitter. Before we get started, if you can, just a reminder, show some Shady love to that like button if you're excited for Wi-Fi battles on the channel. I totally spaced out, guys. I totally spaced out. So please remember that I need your support in order to keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today, like I said, I spaced out because I was talking about how Wi-Fi battles are becoming less frequent on the channel. It's only because I was on vacation, but I realized we're having a Wi-Fi battle today. It's Tuesday. We're having a Wi-Fi battle tomorrow because there's no Road to Ranked. On Thursday, we're having a Wi-Fi battle because it's Road to Ranked and Wi-Fi battles. There's no Let's Play. And then on Saturday, we're having another Wi-Fi battle. And with the GBA on Sunday, that's 5 Wi-Fi battles this week. So it'll probably end up being 4 to 5 Wi-Fi battles every week. I'm sure that's how it's going to end up running. So you guys don't got to worry your britches. Put them back wherever britches go because we're fine. Flame's Twitter link will be in the description below. We're going to go over the team that I'm bringing. I made a brand new team, and I don't know how this is going to work. You guys can see on the screen. You guys can probably tell by looking at it, this is a Trick Room team. And you guys, if you've been around for a while, you know that I'm terrible with Trick Room, but I really wanted to give it another shot. You guys can place your bets in the comment section below. Let me know who you think is going to be the MVP, the most valuable Pokemon in this match. I will be doing only 2 battles with the teams I make from now on, not 3, because I figure 3 gets a little stale. If I do 2, then that's fine. 2 will be good to go for sure. So we have Yamcha, Reuniclus, Porygon 2, Samurott. I know Samurott is like a random Pokemon and it's really terrible. I think it's RU or something. I don't know. Apparently it's terrible. But I love the design of this Pokemon. It doesn't really fill a niche, to be honest with you. There are other Pokemon that does what it does better, but I love this Pokemon. And I also brought old friend Configuragus because I used to use Configuragus all the time, and you guys that have been around for a long time know that I absolutely love this Pokemon. It always puts in work, and it should do good on a Trick Room team. And then I had Mellow, my Marowak, because I love Marowak so much. So we're going to go ahead and hit Battle Start. See what my opponent is bringing. I did ask for a mixed battle, so it's not like we're going to see like an RU battle here. So my opponent has 2 OU Pokemon. I did ask for an OU Pokemon. We're going to see how this battle goes regardless. He's got a Snorlax, Weezing, Hitmontop, and Ambipom. So a very solid team. Very solid team. Common weaknesses would be fighting. So my Mienshao is going to be crucial in this match. Unfortunately, that Hitmontop is definitely going to cause a problem. I'm actually going to predict either the Ambipom or the Hitmontop. Regardless, what I'm going to do is unfortunately, my Configuragus is not the Trick Room setter. My 2 Trick Room setters are my Reuniclus and my Porygon 2. What I'm going to want to do is I'm just going to want to open up with my Reuniclus. If he does decide to open up with the Ambipom, I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Configuragus. But we're going to see how this goes right now. Good luck, Flame, and good luck to myself because I feel like winning right now. I haven't won a battle in a little while, I feel like, because I went on vacation and then I battled Nexus and he just completely destroyed me because I hate OU. I hate OU so much. But we'll see how this one goes, because it's not OU. He's going to open up with the Ambipom, unfortunately, which means there's a good chance he might actually go for the U-turn now that I'm thinking about it. I cannot take the risk of anything, so I'm going to go ahead and switch right out into my Configuragus, really hoping that he does just go for the Fake Out. That would be really nice if he just goes for the Fake Out. My Configuragus is a interesting set. It's running Will-O-Wisp, but it is offensive. It's not actually defensive Pokemon. It's max HP, max special attack, because it is for Trick Room. He is going to go for the Fake Out. Doesn't affect me. That is awesome. Now, if he wants the U-turn, that's fine. I'm actually just going to go for the safe Will-O-Wisp here. I'm actually also running the Nasty Plot on this thing. So if I get into a place where I feel like I can set up a Nasty Plot, I will do so. Unfortunately, right now, it does not seem like that place. I'm not sure who he's going to come into counter with. Possibly he could come in with the Crawdaunt. He could probably come in with the Crawdaunt now that I'm thinking about it. Crawdaunt's going to be a pain in the butt. But if we burn it, we are going for Willow. So if he does go into the Crawdaunt, it's going to get burned, and that is not going to be a good time for that Crawdaunt. It's not Claudia. I'm not calling it Claudia. You're not Claudia. Claudia's on my team. But we'll see how this goes. This is my first battle of the day after Road to Ranked. I'm still wearing my shirt. It goes into the Weezing. Very solid play. Shiny Weezing. I actually like that color. It's like a teal. It's not like poop green. It's like a teal. So, gonna get the bird on the Weezing. That's residual damage. The best that I can do because I can't Toxic a Poison type. Not to mention, I don't think I'm running Toxic on this team. I feel as though he might go for a status move right here. This is actually a very good time for us because I can actually go back out into my Reuniclus and possibly set up my Trick Room. At which point, his team is going to be in for a bit of trouble. Who goes for the Toxic Spikes. And I do not have any Toxic Poison-type Pokemon to go ahead and absorb those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead... I don't know. I feel like the Crawdaunt is coming in. And I think I should just go for a Focus Blast. You know what? Let's set up the Trick Room first. He is going to withdraw. I do think Crawdon is coming in, but I'm going to set up the Trick Room first. Goes out into Snorlax, actually. Very good play on my opponent's part. Goes for his special wall, I'm assuming. I actually was really close to going for the Focus Blast. Now the Trick Room is up. I wonder what he has for me. He's probably going to Thunder Wave me, which wouldn't matter too much. I could go out into my... Unless he's going to start cursing. You think he's going to curse? No. I think he is going to do some sort of status. But not damaging because I'm a Reuniclus. If I go out into Mellow with Trick Room up, I can actually really go ahead and go in for some damage. He does have something on his team that wants to take an Earthquake though, so I'm not gonna go ahead and go into Mellow. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and go for a Focus Blast, and we're gonna see how much this does. I do miss, as my opponent does set up the curse. So we do see he's setting up the curses. That really stinks in Trick Room, but I should be fine because I should still be slower than this thing. I can go for another Focus Blast. If he decides to go for a rest at some point, that's going to stink for him because I can go out into my Mienshao and destroy... Well, actually, not destroy. Oh, he is faster now, actually. And Body Slam is going to do a huge chunk of damage. I miss my Focus Blast again. And now I'm in a really bad spot because I'm going to lose... I have to go for Focus Blast again. You can't miss 3 Focus Blasts. You can't. You can't miss 3 Focus Blasts. I should live this, hopefully. I do, and I land a Focus Blast, finally. And this should do a good chunk of damage. It's a 2-hit KO. I don't think Trick Room is running out this turn, although that would be awfully convenient if it does. No, it does not. Of course not. So, either I sacrifice my Reuniclus, which realistically is the only option, because it doesn't have Regenerator, it has Magic Guard. And let me just make sure of that. Yep, it has Magic Guard. And I'm thinking that everything on his team outspeeds me. So I won't get the chance to set up another Trick Room, to be honest. I could save it for Death Fodder, but do I really want anything else taking that damage? I do not. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Focus Blast. Maybe he'll go for a Rest. No, he goes for the Pursuit. So now we see Body Slam, Pursuit, and Curse. So it mattered not whether we switched out. Or not. I don't know why I said whether. It mattered not if we switched out. That's the sentence I wanted to say right there. It mattered not if we switched out. So, it's going to return to normal. He is at +1 though, so I'm kind of afraid of that. I could go out into my... I could go out into Yamcha. Or I can go out into Old Friend, seeing... Well, it has Pursuit, and it's at +1. I don't like that. If I could have burned this thing, that would have been nice. I'm kind of in a bind here. Everything else on my team is physical. Well, I have Bubblegum. I guess I can go out into Bubblegum. You know, let's go out into Bubblegum. We can go for a Stab Tri-Attack, which should do... Oh, I forgot about the Poison. Oh, I totally forgot about the Poison. Well, we're not going to bother setting up a Trick Room right now. We're just going to go for a Tri-Attack. Maybe we can get a little luck, a little hacks maybe. No, wow, that does nothing. It's a crit too, and I get the freeze. There's all those Focus Blast miss coming back because of all those Focus Blast misses. Misses. Oh, it missed 2 times. Come on. 70%. It only had 30% accuracy right there. Missed twice and hit once. So we got the freeze, probably the best one for us to get. And we're going to continue to go for Tri-Attack. I need him to stay frozen for one more turn because I don't think I'm getting a crit. Crit freeze, my goodness, that is luck. He stays frozen, thankfully, so we're going to get rid of this huge threat. Literally huge, it's a Snorlax. And it's a really big threat for a Trick Room team. What really stinks is that because I'm running Trick Room on my Porygon, I'm not actually running Recover. So I'm not going to be able to recover up this poison damage. Even if he wants to switch out, I'm still going to go for the Tri-Attack. I'm not going to bother trying to switch things up. We can see that Weezing is his physical wall, so this Snorlax, getting rid of it is really going to help us in doing damage to his team. Although most of our special... Another crit! Didn't matter. That last one did not matter. But most of our team left is physical attackers, so we do have to try to get rid of this Weezing. with our Porygon. We got our Reuniclus is gone, which was our ace to get rid of that Weezing. That's really unfortunate, but Snorlax kind of put in the work. If we could have hit the first two Focus Blasts, that would have been great. Ambipom is gonna come out. Even if he wants to predict me to go out into Old Friend and he wants to go for a U-turn, that's fine by me. Either way, I am not staying in. My Cofagrigus is going to suffer poisoning. Now, the only good thing is that nothing on my team can get burned, although he doesn't actually have anything except for the Weezing to use the burn. So we don't have to worry about getting burned because we're going to get poisoned the whole way through. Now, looking at this, considering his Snorlax is gone, and last time he switched out, I think he switched out into Weezing, which is really one of his only options. What I can proceed to do is I can predict... His Weezing is burned. Is he going to go into Weezing again? Or is he going to go into Crodon? You know what? Let's go... He went into Weezing to set up the spikes, to be honest. The toxic spikes. So he'll probably go into Crodon here. We can go ahead and go for a Will-O-Wisp. He's going to straight up withdraw. Doesn't even want to take the Life Orb Recoil. And unfortunately, he is going back down into Weezing. I was so close to setting up a nasty plot. But I did not. And I wonder what this thing has for me. I kind of want to go for a Shadow Ball, considering these things are physically defensive. I was really close to going for the other move I was going to go for was Hidden Power Fighting in case the Crodon did come in. But I figure burning the Crodon is just as good, because it'll probably have a Focus Sash. So Weezing's going to suffer the burn. I'm going to go ahead and I have to switch out. I'm not sure to what, though. I mean, I could go out into Bubblegum. But I kind of would rather bring that in safely and get a Tri-Attack off. I really want to save this Cofagrigus because he has both a Hitmontop and an Ambipom that we need to kind of shut down. Oh, but we need to attack this thing on the special side, and this is one of our only special attackers. We do have a Choice Scarf Mienshao, which can take care of both the Hitmontop and the Ambipom. Not really, though. I guess we're going to stay in. Yeah, we're going to go for a Shadow Ball. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball and hope for a defense drop. He outspeeds me, goes for a Sludge Bomb. That's probably going to do not too much. Look at that. I am glad I stayed in. I got the resistance on that hit, and now we get a Shadow Ball off, and oh! It's a crit! I don't know that it mattered because I am max special attack. A max special attack of Cofagrigus, so it possibly couldn't have mattered. Had I known that, I would have just gone straight for a Shadow Ball. My goodness. My goodness. So the Crodon is definitely going to come in here. There's no doubt about it, and he's going to go for a knockoff. The question is... Oh, I know what I can go into. I can go out... I guess it's not really... Oh, he goes out into Noivern. All right. Goes out into Noivern. I guess he has something for me. I don't know if he can really one-shot me, though. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball. Because Noivern is frail. He's... Oh, Dark Pulse, of course. Of course, Dark Pulse. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, Cofagrigus. This is why you're an old friend. Can you one-shot this Noivern for me, please? Oh, wow, no, it's not going to one-shot. But that still does a lot. That's a lot. Come on. I'm not sad about that damage. That's over half. That's over half. Not to mention you lived on like 2.5 HP. So that is amazing. That is incredible. At this point, we can go ahead... we have some options. We can go out into, well, I guess our best bet. I don't know if it's our best bet. I wonder if he would switch out if I brought in Yamcha. I really wonder. Weezing is gone. Snorlax is gone. Noivern's half gone. I mean, Mellow seems kind of pointless. You know what? I'm going to go out into my Bubblegum and I'm going to set up a Trick Room. I think I can take one hit and I will set up a Trick Room. Because that's something that I kind of need right now. I'm saving my Mienshao for later. He is going to switch out. That is awesome. Who are you going into? Crodon? Goes out to Hitmontop. That's not the worst play on his part. Unfortunately, he probably has Fake Out. His team is a pretty good counter to a Trick Room team just because... Why have I not been tracing abilities, Porygon 2? Wow. Wow. This Porygon 2 has the wrong ability. Well, slap me sideways. Regardless. Oh, fake out. There we go. That's what I was saying. He's a good counter to Trick Room because he has 2 fake out users, which just stall Trick Room out. To be honest with you, they just stall it out. I'm a little upset. If I had download, it wouldn't have mattered on that turn, but it's the better move. I'm gonna have to go grab a different Porygon. Tri Attack does not do much of anything as my opponent does go for the close combat. I am a dead Porygon too, but I was kind of sacking that thing off after setting up the Trick Room anyway. Now his defenses are gonna drop, and I'm gonna be able to. He still has a Noivern around. I can't really go into Mellow and try to do things. I can go into Juvia. I wonder if I can take one close combat. Probably not. Let's go into Juvia. I'm pretty sure I'm slower. I have no speed investment. But then again, if you're a defensive Hitmontop, you might be slower. Hitmontop, base speed of 70. Samurai, base speed of 70, but I'm not invested. So I can hope that, judging by what you're doing, you're invested. I'm going for the waterfall. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Gonna straight up withdraw and save the Intimidate and goes out into the Noivern. Now, I know for a fact I'm slower than this thing, so even though this waterfall is not gonna kill, another one following suit should be able to kill. Actually, ooh, that does a lot for, I guess because it's Life Orb. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be taking both Life Orb and poison damage. I'm really upset about this Porygon 2. I'm gonna definitely go ahead and check that out after this match. So in the next match, I will definitely. I screwed up. I screwed up big time. It's not that I grabbed the wrong one. I thought I got this one and thought that I requested for it to have, you know, the right ability. But it's all good. Still a gift. I'll still use it, but not right now on this team because I really need download. So it's gonna probably go out into the Hitmontop at this point, which is rather unfortunate for us because the Twisted Dimensions are returning to normal. We have no more Trick Room, no more users, no more anything. Ooh, Ambipomp's gonna come out. Going to easily be able to go for a Technician Fake Out, which actually will probably take us out. And I don't have much options but to let that happen. It doesn't look like this one's gonna end too well, because he still has a full HP Crawdaunt, a Hitmontop with Intimidate, and I am left with only 2 physical attackers. So unless he goes out into the Intimidator right now, I'm in bad shape. If he goes out into Hitmontop, no, he's not going to go into Hitmontop. So I had to go for Aqua Jet to get some damage off. Okay, it's a crit! Yo, the luck this man is having is unbelievably bad. And what I'm going to have to do, he's going to fake out. Well, I'm going to have to go out into my Mienshao, because I do have the U-turn on there. I can't very well go for the high jump kick, because the Intimidate, if the Hitmontop it comes out, it's going to be pointless to go for a high jump kick. Unless he goes out into the Crawdaunt first, then I'll be fine. That crit was ridiculous. That crit goes out into Larry the Crawdaunt. Larry and Claudia, I guess they're a couple. So he's going to be in on this. I have no reason not to go for a U-turn at this point, because if he switches out, I get switch initiative. He's going to withdraw, so I go for the U-turn. There's no reason to go for a high jump kick, risking the miss and getting an Intimidate. That just sounds like a terrible, terrible, terrible time. So we're gonna go ahead and U-turn on this Hitmontop. It's not gonna do much of anything, but we'll be out into our Marowak, and we can go ahead and try to kill things. We can try to kill things because Mellow, our Marowak, will be at not intimidated. And I'm going to go ahead and hope that an Earthquake will be enough to subdue this thing. I do have a Lumberry on this Marowak. It didn't get used the way that I wanted it to get used. I was expecting I'm expecting a burn at some point on this thing. And I'm going to... Oh, Hitmontop goes for Earthquake. Come on, that's my own typing. You can't kill me with that. Did not want to go for the close combat. Look at how bulky Mellow is. My Lanta. And this Earthquake is going to just about take him out. He can't really switch out at this point because what good is that going to do? Goes for the close combat to get as much damage as possible off on this Mellow. But Mellow's going to be able to take it to the bank. And I fear as though we might lose. If Crawdaunt, if Larry is Focus Sash, then I think we lose. Because he can very well right here go for whatever he pleases. Especially if he's running a Swords Dance set, but I'm assuming Aqua Jet. There's the Aqua Jet. I'm not going to be able to live that. If I see Life Orb, we're fine. If I don't, it's Focus Sash, and I'm scared. And he already had a Life Orb on his team. Ah, nope. 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 I don't think we can do it. I think double Aqua Jet is easily going to take Mienshao out. Easily. I just want to make sure that U-turn kills Crawdaunt. I'm pretty sure that it does. No, it does not. All right, so we have to go for a high jump kick. We have to risk the biscuit even more. Let's go for a high jump kick. He goes for the Aqua Jet. I don't think this is going to take us out. It's not, but another one will. So we land our high jump kick. Are you Focus Sash? Yes, you are. So we are going to lose this very close match. My goodness. Oh, man. That was scary. You know what? I'm proud of that match, to be honest. Because he had 2 OU Pokemon. I don't even know if any of my Pokemon are UU. I'm not sure if Mienshao is UU. I think he's RU, to be fair. But that was a really fun match. Really close. Flame, good job. I definitely hand you the win. You earned it. Saving that Focus Test to the very end definitely won you the game. And that's what I was nervous about a few turns ago. So when I come back for the next battle, I will definitely have the correct Porygon. Although it didn't play too much. It could have helped, but it didn't really play too much of a part, to be honest. Because Porygon kind of did what it had to do. I never got to get adaptability trace. That opportunity never came up. I never would do that anyway because knockoff scares the crap out of me. So I'm not going to send a Porygon 2 against Crawdaunt. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that battle, it was very close. Leave a like rating. If you didn't, leave a dislike because your feedback is needed as always, you beautiful, beautiful shady people. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.